Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Keeley Talks. I'm so glad that I've finally been able to go live today. Like, I have been trying to go live the last few days, and everything has just been up in air recently. It's just been all over. I need to share this stream because I've not shared it. Let me just turn my phone down here. 1 second, guys. Let me just go to the chat as well. Hello, Zarabella. We have like a lot of. I was supposed to go live on Tuesday, right? And my whole plan messed up completely. It really did. I'm so sorry about that. Hello, Gia. How are you? What is Gia, isn't it? I just want to share the live because I've not shared it anywhere. Because I didn't know if I'd be able to make it or not today. So let me just send this out to everybody. Hey Oryx, how are you? 1 second, guys. I'm just sharing the stream. Gia says, "Going good. How's you?" I'm good, love. Like I said, things have been like a little bit up in air because oh my god, everything's been up in air recently. I was supposed to go live on Tuesday night. I wanted to go live yesterday, but that didn't happen. Basically what happened was on Tuesday night, my heating totally buggered up, and I tried to get an engineer out. It happened just before I was about to go live, trying to get hot water and stuff, and I tried to get an engineer, but they couldn't come out until yesterday. So thankfully, one came out and we have hot water again, and we have hot radiators and central heating again, thankfully. And so I'm going to be live for about an hour today. Obviously, a few people in here at the moment have been here before, but if you're new here, the way that this stream works is I don't do a list or anything for these readings. What will happen is in a minute, I'll tell everyone to put a 1 if they'd like a reading, and then if I'm drawn to you, then I'll pick you, and then you can ask your question if you have one. If you can't think of a question, you can just ask for a general reading, which is fine as well. And just no legal or health related questions, that's all. So, if you'd like a reading, guys, put a 1 in the chat. There's only a few people here, so obviously better chance of getting a reading when you're here early, basically. Hey, Lofty. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. If you'd like a reading, guys, put a number 1 in the chat. Whilst I'm waiting, just let me get my tarot over here. Ready? Obviously, we'll have the Rebel deck out in a bit as well. few ones now. Okay. Love to Green. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. If you have a question, please feel free to put it in the chat. Let's see what we can get here. Hey, Redbird. I pronounced it correctly. That's good then. Okay, like to know Ricky's feelings for me currently. Okay. Excuse me. So, Lofty, first of all, you've got the Six of Pentacles here, my love. I want to say that at the moment, Ricky is like balancing things out and trying to understand his feelings for yourself. Okay, he's trying to work out what's best for him. I feel like that he does want to like take things. He does want to like be settled down. He wants to have them foundations laid down, basically. Like we've got the Four of Wands there as well. So I feel like that he wants to have them foundations laid. That Four of Wands is also the twin flame energy. So I feel like that there may be a very close relationship between you two. And this is also a sign for celebration as well. The Four of Wands, it reminds us to celebrate the positives surrounding the situation. But I feel like that he needs some time to balance himself out, okay, with this Six of Pentacles coming out. First of all, he needs that space. I feel like he's the type of person that when he's pressured in any type of way, he like revolts back, like a crab or a snail going in its shell. You know, he'll hide away. But when he's given the freedom and the time to figure things out, then he will start seeing things in a more positive light as well. I want to say that he is going through situations currently which are on his mind, okay, and quite prominent on his mind, and he's trying to get his affairs in order. I want to say that this is something that is only just presented itself with him, and I feel like that he's dealing with that privately and on his own as well. Okay. We also have the Page of Swords here. Love it. If you're having a lot of swords here, like I want to say that there's air signs connected there surrounding this situation. With the Page coming in here, I want to say that Ricky is sometimes quite young-minded. Okay, I'm not saying that he's immature, but I want to say that he still has growth there that he needs to do. He has more growth. Hey, Eco Spice. He has more growth there that he's needing to do. He has to develop more and mature more. I feel like that he's just setting off on his journey and he's just starting to figure himself out as well. Now, I want to say regarding his feelings for you, I want to say that in general, like he does tend to go full steam ahead, really fast, like jumping straight into things. But then it's mixed signals, because I want to say, like I said, he then pulls back, and it's confusing. It's confusing as hell. So it's like I'm all for it, and then I'm like, what do I want? Now, like I said, you just need to give him the time to figure that out himself. This doesn't mean that he doesn't have feelings for you. It means that he's trying to work things out mentally and process everything. I feel like that there's options there going on, not regarding a relationship, but the situations going on with him where he's trying to decipher exactly where he's wanting to go in life. I feel like that he is wanting to lay down foundations, so he is wanting to bring in that security and wanting, like, I want to say he's a dreamer, right? So he sometimes finds it hard to get out of that dreamland and be back in reality. And when he snaps back to reality, it's like boof, and it hits him straight in the face. And he's like, that's when he's trying to figure it out. Okay. Now I feel like I need to get one of my romance cards that I've got here, Lover, to see what that says for you. Soul connections, when two hearts meet. I love these cards though, so cute. Okay, you've got the yin and yang symbol. Like, we had the scales before. This is like figuring out the balance between you two and figuring out where your energy is balanced together. That's what's going on at the moment. But we had that twin flame card, the Four of Wands, coming out. And this card talks about twin flames as well. It says, like the yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. And this, hey Kara, this is saying that you two, you see yourself within him and he sees himself within you. And this is absolutely beautiful that you can bounce off each other in this way. But I want to say sometimes it does clash, and that's fine. That's okay. It's just how we deal with that. Why is it two of them? 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Like, I don't know what happened, but it put two of me on and then kicked me out. Oh, thank you, Zara, for saying that. Yeah, I was just trying to be 1 second. Loverty, I don't know if you're still here, but basically, let me just give you this last card for you. You have soul. Hey, Dr. Sweet. There is a neck. Is there a neck card? 1 second. Have I fixed it? I hope I fixed it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Lovertail, let me give you your last card. Your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust the process. This is saying that you and Rika, you're going to be reconnecting in this beautiful way. It's like, I'm going to be really coming alive, okay? And it's like, whilst... Is it back? Is it all right now? Well, it might have had an echo a minute ago anyway, because like it said, it brought two of me in the stream. I don't know how. Anyway, Loverty, last bit on your reading is that you guys are going to be really, really reconnecting. So watch out for that, love. I feel like that you are going to be coming even closer. Your connection is just going to be growing and getting stronger than it ever was, basically. Just get rid of this here. You're welcome. Thank you, Dr. Soup, as well, for letting me know. Guys, if you'd like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. And let me just, there's a few more people here from when I started. I know there's been a few people worried because I was trying to stream the other day and then I couldn't stream. Basically, what happened is I had an emergency in the home where I was trying to sort out the central heating. We had no hot water or anything. And thankfully, that's sorted out now. I'm glad to be back on here. Dr. Soup, if you have a question, my love, please put it in the chat. Gary fixed it. Gary's watching Endgame right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Like, you might be able to hear my fridge. The old girl, she's very old and she likes to make a lot of noise. No worries, Soup. Whilst I'm waiting for Soup's question, let me see. How is everybody doing? And I want to say hello to the people who I didn't get a chance to. How to get back on track. Oh, there we go. I love Endgame. Oh, by the way, Dr. Sleep, have you seen the trailer for Moon Knight? The new Marvel show that's coming out in end of March. It looks amazing. It really does. I love the Egypt. I love anything to do with Egypt, and obviously Moon Knight is like a mummy. He's like a mummy or whatever. I don't know how to explain him. We also get Batman the same month. Oh, that's great. Is that the Robert Pattinson Batman? I've never been a follower of Batman, unfortunately. But I'm a Marvel girl. I prefer the classics, but Moon Knight is a classics from like the comics, but you know, it looks good though. It looks really good. Get suits and cards. Yeah, I think it looks amazing. And the actor, I forgot his name. He looks like he's a perfect role, like, for it, perfect character, perfect actor for it, I should say. He looks like he's gonna do an amazing job. Hey, Kimon and Ronell. Hello, hello. I'm just about to do a reading to the newbies who have just come in, but if you're new and you're not sure how the stream works, just look at this banner here, or one of the mods may be able to explain it to you. Now, let me just get this set up. Right, okay, Dr. Sweet, first of all, you've got the Emperor, which is a major arcana card, and it's like talking about very significant times in your life at the moment. This is also the Aries card as well, which is a fire sign. So it could be Aries signs that are connected with you there in your chart. But the Emperor, this is talking about a lot of like bringing in the ambition. I know your question is, how do I get back on track? Now, the Emperor is literally all about ambition, and he's about responsibility and stability and security. This is talking, I feel like that there's a need to, like, because the card that came out after this was the Seven of Swords. I want to say that you've been trying to juggle, my love. You've been trying to juggle too much, and it's like we've come off the road, we've come off the course, and it's threw us off, like the ambition there. It's like, do you know what I mean? Like it's too much. Now there's a need to be bringing structure, and like there's ways that we can do that, whether it's a case of that we have to timetable ourselves, for example, like, right, on such a night I'm going to do an hour of this, on such a morning I'm going to give myself 2 hours to do that. That is what I'm doing. Like, and do it as if like you was in a class or you was in work for them 2 hours, and that's the dedication for that amount of time for be doing that project, whatever it is that you're wanting to get on track with there. And now the most important thing is like not to overburden yourself with too much too much at once. And the way that they're showing me is, if you write a list of the little things that you want to do, and you can just strike them off as you do it, and also be giving yourself praise as well. And the most important thing is, like, when we give ourselves goals and we don't reach them, it can make us go right off course. I feel like might be what happened with yourself. I feel like that we may have like set ourselves some goals that were ambitious, but they was too ambitious, and then when we didn't reach them goals, it's like we lost the spark there. And it's like, you know, I want to get that spark back. Hey, Di for JD. Let's see if I'm up to that already. No. The next card we've got for you here is the King of Swords, Soups, and the King of Swords. You got 2 swords here, in fact, and the swords is like talking about the mental well-being and the frustration and working out things in the mind and letting that overpower like our joy and our emotions and our soul. Now the King of Swords coming in, this is all about like finding power in your own mind, if that makes sense. I'm really rubbish at explaining things sometimes, but the King of Swords, like I was just saying, the swords are all about the mental and the mentality around situations. And this King of Swords here, I feel like that he's coming around saying that we need to make sure that we stay in charge and we don't let the inner saboteur, the little bitch, come in at all and say, well, you've not done that yet. Do you know what I mean? That inner voice that sometimes tries to switch the spark off. We need to mentally keep that in check and be like, I might not have got to that little goal that I had, but you know what? At least I did this, and this along the way. And also, always be like that self-praise in there and self-accomplishment and self-achievement awareness, if that makes sense. You've got the, wow, why is my mind not working? The Nine of Wands here. Nines talk about where we're nearly at the end of a cycle of our lives, okay? And I want to say that there's something that you've been through that regarding the soul, regarding like being on track, it has been, hey Arla, it has been a situation where we was like having to stay on guard, basically, like, what's gonna be around the corner to surprise me in a minute. Now, the Nine of Wands there, this is saying that this having to be on guard, this having to like watch our back, this situation is near enough over now. It's like we're nearly at the end of that, and we can move forward, and we can stop having to look over our shoulder. Now, we've got the Nine of Wands, so we've got some more. The Wands are all about your soul, your spirit, and the Knight of Wands is very, very fast energy. This is talking about new things coming in for you very quickly. It's like we're going from this. Wait, which way around is it supposed to go? That way. We're going from this, and then it's like from feeling wounded and whatever, and then we're going in like in all the armor, feeling fully suited and booted, and like way on our way back on track with this fiery energy. The ones of the fire cards for the fire signs. So this is like very, very fiery energy. This is like making moves. I'm not going to be standing still no more. I'm going to be moving forward and progressing there. You are going to have to make choices. So soups, you're going to have to be choosing between two things that you enjoy. And I want to say this is going to be a rocky decision, okay? And I want to say that there is going to be emotion around it. Again, a sword cards. This is like a battle of the minds. But this card, when it comes in, it's saying, when we make this choice, because I want to say that there's two separate paths that you can go down, two options, and it's like which one is the one that is going to get me to where I want to be and where I need to be. Good morning, Bill Pamster. Lovely to see you. Which one is going to get me to where I want to be? And I want to say that we need to not like, even though we're going to be moving very, very quickly, we're needing to find that moment just to come off the horse and just quieten the mind and make that decision in the correct way that's going to get you exactly what you need and where you're needing to be. Excuse me. And this is the best card to get. I feel like this is the last one here. Ultimately, this is going to bring us emotional fulfillment. This is going to, I'm not on about like getting kids and all that. This card symbolizes happiness. It symbolizes like dreams coming true. It symbolizes like being where you want to be. It's celebration, and it's contentment, it's happiness, and feeling ease, feeling like finally like it's paid off. Rainbow after the storm as well. Let me get you one of the Rebel deck card soups, which I think they're behind me. leave this box up here for now. Hey, Harmony. That was a weird sound. Can you think of it? I don't know if you're new here or not, Harmony, but if you read this banner here, it'll explain how the stream works, my love. Thank you for coming along. Hey. It's all, you know, if you can, the thing is, equals by, like, I'll answer your comment in a minute. Let me get Soup's card. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, Soups, you've got 2 Rebel Deck cards, and they kind of contradict each other, which is quite funny. This is why I don't do like a full reading of the Rebel Deck cards. The first one says, get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do some good shit for humanity. This card is saying, like, get out of your head, basically. Get out of your head and like find fulfillment in being around people who you can make smile, if that makes sense. And you know, give back, because good karma, always giving good karma, it brings good karma to us. And then you've got rebel, and on the back here it says because fuck it. So it's kind of like the angel and devil kind of advice there. Like, they kind of contradict each other, but oh well. But I hope that made you made sense for you, and you got what you needed from that. Because, you know, he who dares, yeah, exactly, rebel because fuck it. But this, you know, the thing is, it might be a case of like doing the both. I think you read my mind. No, I'm not a mind reader. You know, people think that all psychics, mediums, and spirit mediums are mind readers, but we don't read your mind. But I feel like that then 2 cards, even though they contradict each other, I feel like it's about finding that balance, you know, of rebelling and going against the norm, and, you know, what else, you know, whatever, not having to sit in people's standards. And then there's that other side where it's like, you know, let's just have a day or an hour, or even if it's 5 minutes, let's go and do something to make someone else have a smile. Best wishes for your new year. I'm sorry you're having a rough start, real hamster. I wanted to go back to Eco Spice's message. Yeah, I know this reading was not for me, but I'm taking some advice anyway. Bill, who's one of my spirit guides, is now in spirit. He used to say to me that when you're giving messages as a medium, when you're like on the platform, like when I was doing it at the churches and stuff, he says what happens is they'll try and utilize the message, so they bring people together who are going through similar situations or who need to receive that advice. It's like so that they can get that same message out to people who need it at the same time. So even if you don't get a reading, you still get a message anyway, which I think is lovely. You said I was anticipating something look over my shoulder. This is true because truck noise tried breaking into my house again. I don't know if you like, you know me, right? I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm bloody daft with I'm dead bloody gullible. Believed you then for half a second. Hey Jane, no. Oh, thank you, hamster. Okay, guys, if you would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. But before I do that reading, I need to have some of my energy drink. If Chuck says so, it's true. Exactly. What did you do to Chuck now? One second, guys, while I'm waiting for you to put your ones. That was the key avatar. That was the avatar that we had on somebody's stream when we was on a stream together. Okay, remember guys, if you'd like a reading, put a 1. Guy for JD, I'm going to come to you, my love. If you have a question, please put it in the chat. No worries, Sue. Are you cold?
I want outside.
Just waiting for Di for JD's question. We'll keep you secret. General. No worries, love. Carrie says, hi, Carrie.
Hello.
It's okay, Harmon. Next time when you hear me say put a 1 if you want reading, remember to put your 1, love. And you'll see it come up as a banner on the screen as well.
Remember those questions, love. No medical or what is it called? What is it?
No legal or health
Legal or health questions. Leave me alone. Hi guys.
You're a sad, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a piece of grass.
Gia says, hey, Carrie.
Who?
Gia.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Very Red Bear says, hey, Gas.
Hey, I'm not petrol, but I do have gas.
Yeah, when he's been eating sprouts and beans.
Yeah.
Rapunzel says, hey, Gareth, and waves.
Hello.
And are we matching outfits today, Eco Spices?
I guess so. That's a reading story.
Dive to JD says, hey, Garrett.
Have JD. Hello.
Hey, Ava. Will you turn that off for a little bit? I'm like burning up.
Well, you're by the thing. I went outside personally.
Hello, everybody. Right, okay.
Okay.
Doing Die for JD is reading at the moment.
Okay.
I've got 3 cards out of here, Die. First is 9 of Swords, then the Hermit, and then the 4 of Swords. Okay. This is either yourself, Die, or it's somebody around you. I want to say that there's been sleepless nights and there's been anxiety recently. It's like we're up at night and we're like we're overthinking things. It's like we're waking up at weird times. If it's not you, it's somebody close to you who is going through situations at a moment that is keeping us up at night. We're finding it hard to settle ourselves. With the Hermit card coming out next, this is saying that it's a time right now to take a moment to be going within ourselves. Why are you being loud, vibrating, you silly phone? The Hermit is talking about right now, Dive JD, that there's either yourself or somebody who's going through this anxiety thing at the moment, not sleeping very well. It's like we need to like push everyone away, and we need to have some time for ourselves. We need to be healing. Okay, we've got the 4 of Swords there. This is about healing. This is talking about that there's been some sort of tragedy that's just happened. Now there's something that's happened that really was heartbreaking and it really affected us emotionally and mentally. And right now we're in that healing period, we're in that calm period, and it's like we need to detoxify our life and we need to push away all the toxins, whether it be people, whether it be decluttering the home, whether it be decluttering our mind and find that time to be mindful. There is a need to be speaking out as well, I want to say. But I feel like that this will come after we've had this time of healing, that we're going to be speaking out and telling there's some people who need to hear peace of your mind and needing to hear what's for, basically. And I feel like that this is like we were told not to, there's that feeling there of not it not being our place to say anything, but it's like it's getting about time that we need him to say something now. You also have Maeve, I get mixed up with her name. Cycles and rhythms. Honor your cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. This is saying that listen to your body when it's telling you, you need to rest. I want to say that constantly you're on the go, and it's like you find it hard to like find that moment just to chill out and switch off from the world. And when I say switch off, I mean literally switch off from the computer and everything and the phones. And this is about like finding that balance and finding that time to just chill out, basically. Okay, let me get you a red deck card, Die. You've got that. You are talented and effing amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. This is saying, again, you had the speak your truth card, and then you got this one about speaking up and saying it. I want to say that you have like a talent of calming people as well, Di, that you have that ability to make people feel relaxed in your presence. And I want to say that the card is there advising you to use that and help those people who are close to you to find that contentment at the moment who they're in much need of it. It's not often when I say to somebody in a reading that this, if this is someone around you, I'm often not. Somebody closely connected. If you're not aware right now, please remember that I've said that to you. And I want to thank you for connecting with me. I hope that made sense for you, my love. Guys, we're going to have a 5-minute break from readings. There we go. We're going to have a 5-minute break. And we're going to get back to it. I just need to re-energise for a few minutes. Sick break, we shall wait. Hey, Bearing Redbeard is a poet, and I'm not sure if he knows it. Having a terrible time sleeping, I was suffered a lot of loss, but trying to come good. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Bear. I always love connecting with you, and you're always here. A lot of you are always here. I love seeing them like familiar faces, and as we grow and as we get to know each other better. I'm going to put my Nana in my healing book in a minute. I just remembered about my healing book. My Nana, she's in her 80s and she's sick in hospital at the moment, bless her. I'm going to go and try and see her, but with everything that's going on at the moment, I don't know if you're allowed to or not. I'm not sure it works. Best wishes, says Redbeard. I like your little poetry there, the Redbeard. Very creative. I need to try and get streaming a bit more though, because throughout like the end of December and the beginning of January, my routine's been all off. By the way, guys, my little girl today won an award at her assembly in school. She won the Love to Learn award for answering questions about the new story they are reading. And I'm so proud of her because she won that a few weeks ago. She's only 4, and she won the Love to Learn award again for finding different ways to make 5. Oh, Di. Thank you, lovely. That's a further day with all these little breaks that I've been having. Kids are more important, do them first. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Di. Like last year, I think I only missed 1 or 2 of my Tuesday streams. Like there was one where I was really ill and I can't remember what happened the other one. I can't remember if I was ill on that one or what. But every week religiously I was doing them Tuesday night streams. And, I just wanted to have a bit of a break. Obviously I wanted to stream this Tuesday, but it's like I had no choice. I'll have a look in Kerry. Let me find a pen. I don't think he is. I'll put him in. He's put his parents in here. He asked me to put his parents in here. If yourself or anyone who needs healing at the moment, please let me know. I'll put it in the healing book. And I ask that you send your thoughts out to everybody who's in this healing book, even though you don't know who's written in here. Also, Cement Shoes is written in here, just seeing his name. He's in here twice now. You get double healing. Hey, Dr. Marine. How are you? Thank you, Gia. Hey, Tal King. I don't know if I just said hello to you or not. I've got quite a few people here. Obviously, I'm not going to mention names, but like my first one that I put in here was the world, like healing for the world. And JD. I put myself in here and Gary. Put my mum, one of my aunties. I'm not going to name anyone from the community. Gary put his sisters in here. I put Rob in here with his leg. Rob Rules. And Rob put his wife in here, obviously, with his wife losing her dad. And I've just put my nana in here, and we have loads of people in here from the community. But if you yourself or you know anyone who needs any healing, I love that Gary is such a long time a year. Me too, talking. I might never let him go back. I'll like padlock him like the 3D, not a hostage. No. I think he's made his decision, but I'll let him tell you when he's ready.
Stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, it will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. So, put your ones in the comments if you want me to stay.
Don't put one. Put number twos. People get confused with
twos. All right, put 2 for Boo Boo if you want me to stay.
A boo boo.
Number 2 is a poop.
Oh, a poo poo. Oh, Di says I thought you might keep him, Keeley.
Put a 2 if you want me to stay. Put a 3 if you think I should go.
Eco says you might have to hide him in a closet or under the stairs, or you could just make it official and legal. Like
I'm not Gary Potter.
You're a wizard, Gary. Just act like an alien that abducted him.
What?
Just act like an alien that abducted him, says talking. And Red Bear says keep singing.
I've already applied for a visa. Well, I haven't applied. I looked it up. And it's actually cheaper if I stay.
Wendy's messaged you back.
What did she say? What about my truck, etc.? She said, "Oh, that's not." I'll message her later. She always gets chatty I'm not worried about that stuff. I will figure it out.
Carl says, haha, just say Keely Talks. Nobody will know or understand what happened.
Say what?
Red Beard said, you should have come from France in a boat, easy visa.
That's funny.
She sent another message underneath it.
Oh, God. Like I said, chatty.
It's a big mystery. Like I was saying, guys, if yourself or you know anyone who needs any healing, please let me know. And we'll put it in this little healing book. It's got Be Kind on it. Which I love because obviously the bees are starting for Manchester, and it's also the symbol for Bill as well, my lovely friend who always comes around. Oh, I've got leg ache. Di says Gary could busk in the city. He didn't bring his guitar. I would have sent him out on the streets to do some work.
Hey, no. Hey.
Kerry says you could do a GoFund if you both need help financing a visa for Gary to stay. We might need to do that, you know, Kerry.
What?
A GoFundMe to raise the finances to get you a visa.
If you guys are cool with that, I would love it. You guys are awesome anyway.
Maybe that's something that I can set up. He didn't bring his guitar, no. I said he didn't bring your guitar.
I like guitar.
What?
I like guitar stuff.
Also, thank you so much that you and Gary want to be part of this special book for JD. Cannot wait for your beautiful messages. I know me and Gary will have to sit down and think of something to tell her. I've not spoke to him properly about it yet. It's so busy in this house, so like, as you all know, I have 3 children, and it's just been mad busy. Do you remember when I was telling you what Talking was saying about her book? Babe, do you remember what I was saying about Talking's book? She wants me and you to do a message to Johnny Depp in it. Rico says, surely someone can send their guitar. I mean, who else is going to make use of it? So much bubble wrap though. Show them what you're playing right now. He hasn't brought he's playing my daughter's guitar, what I bought her for Christmas. It's a little kid's guitar.
Oh, shit. Why does everything fall? We just bump into everything, don't we?
We've both got fat butts, that's why.
I need to get a visa. I need to get a visa. If I'm gonna live here, I need a job. Does anybody have any ideas? Oh, this sounds horrible. I try to tune this thing every time, and the kids untune it every time.
Oh, thank you, Talking. I'll talk to Gary about that. Oh, thank you, Dad, for JD. I love you all. You're all so loving. I feel like my camera's dead out now. I think getting a visa in Europe is easier than an American visa. Well, we're not in Europe anymore. Obviously, we're on the continent of Europe, but we're not in the European Union anymore. Oh, thank you, Renelle. I miss Gary singing on my streams. I might only have time for one more reading, guys, because I've got to finish at 1:30. My legs are all swollen.
One more reading. But say that you stay just a little. Don't say bye-bye just yet. Keeley has another reading for one lucky person, so just say you'll stay.
Hey, Mandy G. Mandy G says, get a HGV license. They are crying out for drivers. Pays good. Or supermarket deliverers.
Yeah, all good ideas. Thank you. Keep them coming.
Does he serenade you in the mornings? Yeah, with his pumps, Redbeard.
Likewise.
Okay, guys, in last reading right now, Gary keeps coming up with lyrics. I think that's a good time. Maybe promo spots, commercials, etc. might be an option. Voice work would suit Gary well, I think. Yeah, it would. Thank you, Di. Okay, last reading. Renella, feeling drawn to you. Please put your question in the chat if you have one. Hashtag visa for gas. That's very loud, by the way.
I'm sorry.
A pendulum now. Why you have to fall on the floor? Hey, Amanda, don't worry about it. A lot of people do. Because your question is a yes or no question, and now I'm going to use my pendulum. Pendulum can't tell you what move, but it can ask you if you're going to get a job soon. Answer if you're going to get a job soon. Now, I want you to know, and I always tell this to everybody, any type of divination, whether it be cards, whether it just be clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsogniance, or any type of messages you get from any medium, spiritual or psychic, nobody can tell you your definite future. Like, your future's defined on you and the actions that you take. I would be lying if I said I could predict the future. Nobody can. Like, there's unlimited amount of possibilities in everyone's future. The divination can only guide you. Pendulums are good for yes or no questions. So the way it works for now is for yes it will go clockwise. For no, it goes anti-clockwise. Maybe it goes back and forward, and for if you're not supposed to know right now, it'll stay still. The oracle only predicts. Like I said, nobody can predict your future. It can give you possibilities of what could happen if you take certain steps. Okay, so Renelle would like to know, is she going to get a permanent job soon? Are you okay, Tal? Out my arm. This crystal does not know which way it's going. Oh, there we go. First we had no, and then we had maybe, and then we had yes, and then we had maybe again. And I feel like that the reason for these differentiating answers, I feel like that there's undecisiveness going on with yourself, and you need to decide exactly what it is that you're wanting to do. And I want to say that there's pickiness going on there. It's like we're picking and choosing. It's like we're needing to be like, put something in our mind and stick with that. Okay, to bring that manifestation forward, we need to be putting them actions into place. I don't know if anyone else saw that. I said no, and then it went back forward, like maybe, and then it went yeah, and then it went maybe again. Yeah, it's possibilities, not absolutes. Exactly, Carl. That is a perfect way to put it. We've still got a little bit of time, so if anyone else would like a reading, please put one in the chat. Ara, I feel drawn to you, my love. If you have a question, please put it in the chat there. Unless you believe in destiny. I'm not going to tell anyone what to believe or what not to believe. I know my own feelings with that, though. That I believe that nothing is destined, and that we have free will. Our souls have free will to live and experience this life. Thank you. What's next for me, love? Bless you. Okay, Ara, first of all, my love, you have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like that there's things going on in your life at the moment where you're trying to, where you built that wall up around you and you're like keeping your cards close to your chest and keeping situations like close to your chest. And it's like hard for people to break down that wall at the moment. Yes, hey, good morning, Linda. How are you? Hey, Sagittarius. This is saying like we're keeping them cards close to our chest, Ara, and that this is a healing period that you're going through, okay, right now, and it's like we're trying to find that balance of bring, you need to be healing before and allowing that wall to come down before you move on in love. I feel like that if you do this, it will bring a beautiful relationship forward to you where you'll basically find the counterpart for you. 1 second. Loves.
Say hello. Hello, my lovely sister. I hope you're okay. I love you.
You silly sod, aren't you? What I was going to say, Ara, this is saying that this will bring this perfect balance. It's like we're going to find like that other half of us.
The other half of us. That's me. Hello. Sorry.
Wendy says, ha ha ha, hey girl. I don't think he heard me. He's already in next room with the door shut. Hey to Arishek and beautiful Sagittarius as well. Rebecca says sorry, not sorry. But like I said, Ara, this is about finding this perfect balance between you and this other person. And I feel like that luck is on your side regarding this. We have to be finding our own strengths within us, okay? And I want to say that you have to balance out that divine masculine, divine feminine energy within you. And there's all this yellow here, like all this positivity, all the blue is surrounding the healing, but a lot of growth here. And it's like as we move forward, as we heal, we're gonna be able to attract that person who's gonna help us grow in a beautiful way. And I'm gonna get you one of the love oracle cards, romance oracle cards. Well, thank you, Wendy. You've got illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaken fantasy for a true soul connection. This is saying that when you're finding love, to avoid getting hurted, don't be wearing the rose-tinted glasses. Thank you, Sagittarius. Don't be wearing them rose-tinted glasses. Ensure that you stay vigilant to the person. I want to say this is how you've got hurt in yourself. Like, this is how you got hurt in the past with other relationships, is when you've had them rose-tinted glasses on and you've seen nothing but good in that other person and not been able to pick up on them red flags and not know when actually this person isn't the right person for me, which caused this closing down and building up this wall in the first place. So just remember that I said that. And I'm going to end that there. Put my other banner on now. At the half 2 mark here. Oh, bloody tired now. Which means I have to go and get my little children from school within the next 20 minutes. And I'm going to come off here so I can have a moment before I've got to leave. If you've not received a reading, please do not fret. Hey, DJH. Oh, thank you, Ara. I'm glad that it resonated for you. If you didn't manage to get a reading today, please do not fret. I do these lives all the time. I have been on a bit of a break over the Christmas period, but now we're back at it. And for anyone who isn't subscribed, please hit that subscribe mark because we're nearly at 1,000. And when we get to 1,000, we're going to do a giveaway of the Rebel deck cards, which are here. And, you know, I just want to thank you all again for helping me get there. I'll try and go live tomorrow, whether it be daytime or night. And I'll try and stay in touch now. Oh, thank you, Ika. Love to you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. I don't know why my heart is lopsided. Take care and ta-ra for now. It's all sorted now, DJH, yeah. Take care, guys. Ta-ra.